Hi guys, welcome back to the Doki Literature Club series on the CVGS YouTube. I'm joined once again by Melissa, Jack and Toby.
Alright.
Yeah, read?
Oh, hello there!
In the last episode we came to the first meeting after writing our poem. We wrote a poem, then came to the first meeting, read a book we read a little comic, and then now we're going to read the other people's poems, so whose poem should we go for first?
Yeah, who are we going for first?
Let's go for Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
Also, she hasn't spoken for like 30 minutes.
That's true.
Dot. This is a good poem, Nathan. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Nathan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know?
I read that starfish.
Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of motivation here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing this means so a lot to her.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. I think you should read it, Jack, because it's like, you know, like
Okay.
in films.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Alright.
I'm gonna go down to Weatherspoons and have some fucking
Sayori?
pancakes and bacon.
This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah? Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school? Can you stop?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monic is the best.
Ah, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, let's go for Monica's next.
Oh, bugger.
It's just Monica.
Hanja hem. Having good time so far.
Ah, yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new on everything, If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your problem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Yeah. Don't worry, Nathan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Nathan.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Yeah.
Oh jeez.
No. My wife. It kind of makes me think something Natsuki will write. And she's a good writer too, for a midget. So take that as a compliment. Yeah.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's very famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but you think about them. They can express views of the world that would apply to anyone.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of, she's simple, yes. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem you want to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel more comfortable doing this.
Well, that's okay. I'd love to still try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, yes? I just broke my fidget spinner, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
Don't remember seeing that in other lines, but okay.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah. That was you, bugger. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall! Oh god, that's awful. Hole in wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retina's already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite truth. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular these days. Have you never tried the deep ball voice? That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. My batteries needed charging. I guess you could have.
What about turning off?
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epithet?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too set it on point. If you try so hard and get so far, it doesn't matter, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way is to think about this. If you keep your penis in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Oh god. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yakshimash.
Yuri time.
Oh bugger, another voice.
Dot.
Yuri's dead in my poem.
This is a tasty burger.
I mean, it passes about more than enough time for it to finish reading.
Sorry. I said your line.
I know.
I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. No. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Okay is a word. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why'd you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri bushes her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that several minutes here we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical. And having been through that kind of thing myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in you is that they try to make their style very deliberate. They make up words that don't mean anything. In other words, stop being so degenerative. They tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as the imagery totally changes.
Yeah, I'm a train now.
The stamina is completely gone, she sounds like an expert.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. I can't imagine you're into Thomas the Tank Engine like I am. There are skills and that go to not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. She has a heightist agenda. I shouldn't be talking to people about people like... Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club?
Danced under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green line of the future. I bathe because I'm a clean fucker. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. ... I'm sorry, I've such terrible handwriting.
Yeah, you milky bitch. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read, like I'm some kind of doctor giving you a note.
I'm fucking dyslexic! Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
Eh? That's
Pretty
alright.
fucking garbage.
Pretty fucking shit. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive.
It wasn't too short.
Mate, my 2 foot grand's bigger than your poem.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all!
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. I can't read. Since it's our first time sharing all words. So something easy to digest, I suppose.
Oh, are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Nathan.
Really?
It's about Ghostbusters.
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that parrots often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. They also cut themselves, you know, like Van Gogh. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go, and soon to be left nothing.
It's fucking deep, mate. That's a lot of sorrow putting in that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. I picked it up from an episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. It makes me feel happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on the... Okay?
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I've just got to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. You better fucking do it.
Natsuki.
Dot dot dot.
Dot dot dot.
Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Dot dot dot. Natsuki Rizi, it's my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ooh.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Ugh. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours is really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Dot dot dot. So, in other words, you said you liked it.
Ugh.
Natsuki gets caught in her throat.
Oh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess.
Grr.
Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Yeah, it's fucking shit, mate. I mean, I like it.
What? Just be honest, I rhymed a bunch of words together.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, it's got animals in it. Because... Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, and I just like writing about the tiger who came to tea. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realised.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that much from the young one, huh? Did you?
Guess not. I decided to humour with her last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Phew!
Do we finally get to read our own?
Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of them expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows follow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Well, what's with this language?
You're a fucking wizard. Huh? Did you just say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess that you could say it's fancy, and I don't understand it because it's not rhyming words.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. It's my king. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
I don't speak French, you get. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it.
Fuck yeah, I did.
And Nathan did too.
I mean, it's about animals, but whatever.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but a long time establishing my writing style. Okay? I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. You basic bitch. And Nathan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Nathan appreciates my...
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would literally go out of my way to make you overly cutesy.
Ooh, meow.
Oh! I'm not cute!
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Nathan started showing up. What the fuck?
Not Sookie!
I'm not Sookie, that's a little... Wait.
This doesn't involve you!
Doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys. I haven't spoken for like 10 minutes, please.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed that I was standing there.
Nathan, mate, she's just trying to make me bad.
That's not true. You have chicken fillets down your tits. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Fucking nuggets, you cretin.
What's the point in making your own poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Nathan.
Wait. And then expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. I'm tired. Writing them is not only unnecessary learning, it's also a waste. You understand, right, Nathan? Well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think highly of me. So, of course, it's going to be...
Oh, who's this gonna be? Who's...
Help me say Yuri. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up her words that I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri!
Dot.
But Yuri's expression is defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Dot. Say Yuri! Yeah. Everyone's fighting and making Sayori uncomfortable. How could the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Nathan.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up joke she's being.
She would never, and it's going too far, right? Regina, I'm sick of your shit. Immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me, bitch? Are you listening to yourself? You sound like Jamie from bloody Australia or whatever he's called. This is exactly why nobody likes...
Stop! Stop!
Line.
Line.
Natsuki, Yuri, shut the fuck up. Those are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And you're all being fuckers. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because...
Well, I was just doing it for the clout, to be honest.
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size as they always were.
Trust me, I looked!
Don't worry, I check frequently. Big and beautiful.
Fucking lesbo.
Sayori! Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bowed expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yes,
Yuri rushes off.
No,
Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
Yuri rushes off to
So,
urinate.
this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But that's because of my programming, you see. I'm not very good with funds. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Yeah.
Nah, it's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious she knows exactly what to say.
I see. everything. Good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person. Really doesn't make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. So, thanks for watching, guys. Keep tuned for the next episodes. Do you guys want to say goodbye?
In a bit, my dudes.
Ciao, ciao for now.